Hey, and welcome to Tesla, Northwest and EVs. Thank you so much for joining me. We got memes, gifs, and jokes all set up for you, and an excellent drive where, well, pre-dawn, it's dark, it's rainy, and we're on Interstate 5. So join me on the flip side. We'll see a merge, we'll see an exit, we'll go through downtown Bellingham, all while it's raining and dark out. So I'll catch you on the flip side, and thank you for joining me here at Tesla, Northwest and EVs. Hey, welcome back to my second video of this morning. So we are heading into Bellingham. We're heading north up into Bellingham, Washington. And so as you can see, we are going to let FSD get us onto Interstate 5 northbound. So we've got the maintaining speed for traffic flow. Good. It's in blue. So I like that. We're maintaining, that's a new little bit of a new feature. Very nice. Maintaining for traffic flow. We should at some point get over into the the right-hand lane, but we'll let the car decide when it wants to do that. Okay, we just slowed down. Okay, good. Okay, I was gonna say I would be ready to get over now. Normally, if I was driving, again, when I make FSD videos, I'm letting FSD drive. I kind of do a mix, right? I drive and I let FSD drive when I'm not filming. I would have gotten over, stayed in this right lane because it would, left lane, because it would have been faster, right? I could get past all this traffic, go through the lights, and then signal over ahead of everybody and get onto the freeway. FSD doesn't think that way all the time. So instead, here we are in the right lane, going slow, but it's okay. These are all little things that'll get worked on, but it's why I drive with a mix of myself and full self-driving. And if you are interested, let me know. I could make a video kind of showing how I actually use FSD. If that's something that interests people, you know, the engagements, disengagements for comfort, you know, when I'm turning it on, turning it off, etc., etc. If that's something that you're interested in. Because definitely if you're using full self-driving and you're watching all of the videos, use it so it's comfortable for you. Use it so that it's comfortable for you. Sorry, camera SD card got angry. We're merging on I-5 right now, so we just missed. We went around a car very nicely. Everybody's like, why do I watch this guy? His camera is always breaking. Anyway, here we are getting on. Good speed based off of the person in front of us. Now we should start into some acceleration. We're at a 69, nice. I'm gonna boost me up to 75. And we've got traffic coming from behind us, but not at a super fast clip. And it'd be nice if we were signaling to get over. But we're gonna run the whole lane out. And we're still running the lane out. No blinker. And now we're merged. And we should be getting over into a faster lane. Okay, so that was pretty smooth, but really not ideal, right? We ran the whole lane out. We never used a blinker. Our speed was a little low, mainly because we had somebody behind us. But overall, we made it. Not too bad. So now we've got 22 miles of Interstate 5 north. And so I will bring you back when we get close to my off-ramp. We'll be getting off at Lakeway in Bellingham. So stick with me. We'll pick this back up once we get down the road about 22 miles, or if something interesting happens. Hey, here we come into Bellingham. As you can see, it's still dark out. It's raining. It's 7 o'clock in the morning. And we are about 3 miles from the Lakeway exit. So we're gonna run through here and we'll just see how FSD does on the freeway. This is Interstate 5 northbound. And then how we do exiting I-5 and traversing through downtown Bellingham. We gotta make some lane changes, etc., etc. So hopefully this will be a bit of an interesting video. I've already got the first part of this video was getting on I-5, so not the best. The merge was passable, but you know, not great. And the trip here, oh, it's fine. Always is. FSD does great just doing highway miles. It's once you start getting into this kind of stuff where you got to pay a little bit more attention. So far, so good. Windshield wipers are working just fine. Not sitting there making me look through a wall of water like they do sometimes.
Wow.
And again, we're going to let the car make its own decisions about what it wants to do. We're 1.5 miles from our exit. Little wheel nag, nice. That was the first one so far this trip. Maybe it knows I got the video on. Some new features coming, if you all have noticed. Juice my speed here a little bit. Oh, FSD won't because of the weather, so maximum speed limited. It cut me down to 5 over. But there's going to be some new features added here coming in the future. Congestion fees on superchargers. So if it's a busy supercharger and you go over the 80% recommended limit, you'll have to pay a little extra. Let's see, drowsy driver warning. So the in-cabin camera will be keeping an eye on us, make sure we're not falling asleep at the wheel. We'll see if it lets me. Nope, still limited on my speed. And then auto dial 911, kind of like OnStar does if you get in a wreck, which is kind of neat. So I'm guessing it's going to get up past this car here. Nope, okay. All right, kind of a weird decision. I might have, again, maybe goosed up in front of this guy, but it's all right. FSD is the one in charge here. So we should be signaling soon. Boy, this guy's going really slow. Choosing right fork to stay on route. Blinker, good. Going way too slow, though. Way too slow. Man, that was brutal. I'm surprised nobody got mad at me. All right, coming down. We got somebody coming off behind us as well. We're going to be making a right-hand turn, so we should be signaling to right. A little bit too much of a brake pinch, but not bad. Okay, good. Nice stop. Looking and creeping for visibility and going. Good. That was very natural. So that's the way somebody would creep for visibility, right? Let the driver behind you know, hey, I am going to go. I'm just kind of looking. So instead of creeping, stop, creep, stop, you just slowly keep going. So we got our next right here. This is a yield, and there's a bus coming, and I had to goose it. The car wanted to pop in front of that bus, so I took over there. FSD was going to get in front of a bus. I had to give it gas to save it. Okay, now it's not letting me engage because of the weather. There we go. Okay, FSD is re-engaged. Now, if it was up to me, I would get in this center lane, because we do not want to go. Good car, good. Okay, that was, I would say, pretty inelegant, but boy, it worked. We did have one pretty major disengagement there, though, right? The car needed to yield, and there was a bus coming, and I took over because it was going too slow. It was going to get in front of that bus, and we probably would have made it, but the bus would have to slam on its brakes. So anyway, definitely not ideal. All right, now if we just stick to this middle lane, we will be good. Just don't do anything weird, car. This has been an eventful video. Everybody I've been watching and following has been like falling all over themselves about how great this latest update is. And again, this is 11.4.7.3. It is the latest FSD version, and I'm not super impressed. I thought the older version did a better job. This one is screwed up quite a few times. My first video really struggled with the roundabouts. I'm thinking because of the lack of light, poor lighting. And then in this video, hell, we almost popped in front of a bus. Our on-ramps and off-ramps have been pretty poor. I mean, 45 miles on a freeway off-ramp? Come on. And then getting onto the freeway, right? We just run the lane out. So, not trying to be a hater, I love FSD. I think it's got a lot of potential, and it has really, really progressed a long way. But we still have a ways to go, folks. We still got a ways to go. And it's one of those, it's almost, I don't want to say dangerous. It's not dangerous. It's safer. It is a safer driver than I am. But it can lull you into a false sense of security and then do weird little things like that, right? Like, not in and of itself super dangerous, something that probably a shitty kid driver would do. But if you're not paying attention, or you're just like, oh, FSD is perfect, then it's gonna get you into trouble. So try and bring you the honest hash of what is going on around here. So we're just about to my work. We got a little bit over a mile to go. I'll let you ride along the whole way. And then I think we'll call video shooting for today done. Although I'll leave the camera up in case something interesting happens. We'll take, I'll probably take Chuck and Nut drive home. And so maybe I'll film that. We'll see. Wouldn't it be something, right? Have 3 videos in one day. Nice. Car avoided hitting that person. Now, we could have used a blinker here. Didn't have to, but we could have. And they've been doing some construction through here, so we might see some road cones and road signs and whatnot. Yep, here's some up here on the right-hand side. Still have full self-driving, maybe degraded. It will let me go up to 35 miles an hour. See our cones and whatnot showing up on our occupation, or our occupancy network and labeling. Ooh, that was a good bump. Move the camera around. Hopefully this 4K 60 frame per second is treating you right. And my new camera mount is more stable. I think so. And here comes some more rain. I think it's been much better. But you can be the judge of that and let me know what you think. Love to hear from you in the comments. I'm not so hot on trying to encourage everybody to subscribe anymore. Like, I appreciate all the subscribers. I'd love it if you did. But I'm making these videos for fun. And so I just love it if you want to come have fun with me. But if you don't, hey, that's okay too. All right, we are almost here. This last little bit is interesting. That's why I brought you along to the end. We've got a hard right-hand turn and then a weird kind of Y in the road where the car has to go left and watch for traffic from both directions. So let's see how we do. We're just about there. Got a school bus turning out. Good, we're following this minivan. We should be turning our blinker on. There we go. Little late on the blinker. Nice turn. We'll lower our speed. And now we need to go straight through here while watching for traffic. Good use of a blinker. And a little bit awkward, but it did it, so not bad. All right, folks. We're here. I'm going to teach for the day. I hope you had a fun time riding along with me, and I just appreciate everybody's support. We'll catch you on the flip side at Tesla Northwest and EVs.